I'm assuming I'm the concurrent viewer. We're just going to hang out here for a minute and see if anybody is actually going to join us live or not. It doesn't really matter, you know? Well said.
We'll see. It'd be fun.
Yeah. I think Gino's here. I think that's it.
Oh.
So.
Gino, make a sound we'll recognize.
Oh,
like a fart,
no, somebody else just popped in the room. All right, we're going to actually get the show proper rolling momentarily. Let's kick this beat up a notch, though, first. Okay, hi everybody. I am Doge. Oh no, and Finn is frozen. Oh, look at him. He's so sad. Okay, there we go. There was this frozen frame of you doing this, like, oh no, which is about right.
Yeah, fits.
Yes. So I know we got a couple people watching live, hopefully more in the future, but just to give you a brief overview, I am Doge, and joining me is...
Finn. Hi,
sure.
everybody.
Yeah, he's like 90% sure that's him.
Yeah, I'm not like... I go by many names.
Yes.
Finn is the one I've chosen for tonight.
Yeah, my name isn't actually Doge, but you probably already knew that.
What?
Right?
Oh, okay. Wow.
Well,
you kind of
unfortunately,
think you know someone, but
well, I don't even know myself, so don't feel bad.
Yeah.
So today we're gonna actually try and implement a format, Finn, if you're okay with that. Oh, here, let me put up a little show logo thing. Oh, that's not it. Butt or something. Oh. There we go. Yeah, my mic's in the way, but I guess it doesn't matter. So this is what we're going to do. First of all, I'm going to fade this out. Okay, now we can talk. This is what we're going to do. Oh, it's still making sounds.
Yep.
You know what? I'll just mute it. Mute it.
Yeah.
Just get rid of all of that. Then we don't even have to worry about it. All right, perfect. My computer's probably going to blow up. You got too many things going on. So what we're going to do is right now I am opening a clean Google tab, an incognito tab with also you know what? Let's use Opera and use a VPN. That will help even more. Right? Let's do that.
You have the Opera app browser.
Yes.
Wow.
Do you use it? Have you ever used it?
Well, I have tried it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I use it specifically for the VPN functionality. Like if I'm searching something spicy.
Oh.
And not that kind of spicy, but I mean that kind of spicy too. But
I use Netscape.
Does that still exist?
I don't know.
I hope it doesn't.
It did 25 years ago or something.
Well, yes, that I know.
That's the latest I know. So.
Yeah, I mean, I used it in middle school, which would have been 1996.
Yeah.
It might have still existed.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Oh, this is for Gino. He said I didn't have anything Penguins related in but before the last show, so that's for you, Gino. Um, okay, so this is what we're doing. Clean Opera tab. Now, Finn, you know how when you go to type stuff into a Google search, it auto completes it, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So what we're gonna do today is gonna be hockey themed, if that's cool with you. Does that sound good? Oh, you're
Yeah.
just frozen in a
I
smile again.
yeah, yeah.
OBS keeps like freezing. Maybe I need to keep your window here on top of it.
I like hockey.
I like hockey too.
Oh, yes.
Okay,
That's lovely to have.
so I'm gonna type in some like beginnings of questions and let the millions of people who utilize the internet um, fill them out, and then we'll see how weird people are, how dumb they are, and how just batshit crazy they are.
Oh.
Okay, all right. Let's start with why do hockey players? Okay, so here are the questions. Why do hockey players fight? Interesting. Why do hockey players wear shorts? That let's go back to
Why
that.
do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why
Why?
do hockey players tape their sticks? That I think everybody who's watching this knows. Why do hockey players wear suits? I'm assuming that's for when they come in to the arenas.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, and why do hockey players spit? Uh, that's a pretty good question. Why do hockey players use smelling salts? Why do hockey players fight so much? So more of that. Why do
Oh,
hockey players torch their sticks? And why do hockey players play soccer? And why do hockey players have no teeth? So there's nothing super wild there. The have no teeth
nah.
thing is because they get hit in the face with pucks and skates and fists and helmets, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What about the shorts? How do you feel? Why do they wear shorts?
So I guess they mean the
Hockey
equipment.
pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, yeah. Why don't they wear like the referees have like the uh,
Yeah, they have
like
like
actual
long
pants?
pants.
Yeah, and like in uh ringette, they do also have
What is that? Is that a thing I
the
should know about?
pantaloons when they play like long.
What's ring it?
Wait, I don't know what it's called.
Oh, that's like the Finnish name? Is it a different game like curling?
No, curling is curling.
Oh, okay. Well,
Ringette.
oh, what the hell is that?
The one where they have the they don't have the blades on the stick, just the
Oh, yeah. I mean that is like a curling sweeper stick. Oh no, it's just a stick. That's the disc. Yeah, I have seen this. It's dumb as rocks. Why would anyone play this?
yeah. I don't know. Well, is that another question?
I
But
don't
I guess like especially here, like a lot of girls, they don't like necessarily play hockey. They play
Okay.
ringette.
Yeah.
So, but they have
Interesting.
like full pants on in that sport.
Huh. Well, did you know about I can't remember what manufacturer it was. If it was one of the main hockey manufacturers, equipment manufacturers. They like tried to come out with like full length hockey pants, so it wasn't
Mm.
like socks and stuff. But they were like this plasticky material, and they were so slippery. When players would fall, they would just rocket across the
Okay.
entire like it just they wouldn't stop until they hit the boards or a person. So
Interesting.
they nixed that pretty quick, but I think that was in like the 70s or the 80s. Was that?
Yeah, yeah. But I wonder if it's just, having the hockey pants as they are now. It's just, similar to whatever like they use in soccer. It's just like the uniform, like the
It's like
official
tradition.
uniform. Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. So they did the same in ice hockey. So that's how it is now,
And the
maybe.
current pants are like kind of like structural, right? Like they're almost kind of thick.
Yeah, yeah.
and kind of like tube like like just like two tubes that you just slide into.
Yeah, they're not just
Yeah, they're not just
pants.
like board shorts
Yeah.
from, the mall. They're a little more protective.
But also, if this question was not about like the hockey pants, it's just like shorts.
Why do hockey players wear shorts?
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, just yeah, if it's hot outside,
Yeah,
maybe.
because it's hot. Duh.
Yeah.
Okay, so why do hockey players uh, spit?
Hmm.
It's a good question. It's like when I first read it, I was like, "What do you mean? Why do they spit? Of course they spit." I don't think I'm gonna refresh this freeze frame of you that's up right now that you can't see. It's great. Um, but why do you think they spit? What do you think, or why do you think like basically every hockey player is constantly spitting Gatorade and water everywhere when they're on the bench?
Yeah, you don't want to get your stomach full of water when you're doing sports. I guess that's the reason.
So they're just like wetting their mouth and then spitting it out.
Yeah,
Like
just
they want
drink a
the.
little, spit it out.
Why don't you just drink a little?
I guess they do just drink a little, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either, man. Your guess is as good as mine. Um,
You absorb what you can through the
yeah,
mouth,
they just
but you
hold
don't
it
swallow
in
it.
through
Yeah.
their mucous membranes. They don't want to swallow because they don't want to get the gurgles, the tummy rumbles. So you were saying you're drinking some fine Italian wine.
Yes, I'm drinking a Verocchio Valpolicella Ripasso. It's an Italian red wine,
You could have just
keeping
made
the
that up.
wine industry going.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
you could have
I could
just
have.
basically said like one of the items off the Olive Garden menu, and I would have had no idea. I'm drinking uh, piss water, Michelob
Oh,
Ultra.
nice. Are we sponsored? But no.
I applied to be a Michelob Ultra. Yeah, I applied to be a Michelob Ultra ambassador. I legitimately last night I did that.
That's cool.
I was like, hey, I measure time in Michelob Ultras now. Like,
Yeah.
how much more serious do you want me to get? It's like I can't. I go downstairs. I see how many beers I have left, and I know how many days it's been this week, and like what day it is. But that's the only way I can figure it out.
So, what's the current situation? What's the update?
I've got about let's see, uh, 24 plus. I've got 30 to last me through the weekend. It's gonna be close. I might not make it, man.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, because yeah, it just might not. It's just the reality of it. Um, but it is what it
Yeah.
is. I'm finding out now I need to get a better computer. Like my computer can't keep up with all it. It's working, I think. But everything's lagging a little bit just because I have to have so many different programs running.
Yeah.
All right, let's try another hockey question. Unless there's, yeah, none of the other ones were interesting. Okay. Um, who, wait, yeah, like who, wait, no, which NHL player are you? That's the number
Oh.
one, that is the number one answer. Now, the pragmatic person in me is like, oh, people must have been looking for a quiz. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 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 Like a Facebook. Uh,
Exactly. But the fun person in me wants to think people are so dumb. They're like, "What hockey player is you?" Like typing that into Google while they're looking at their TV. Like, "Who are you, man? What? Just tell me your name." I know that's not what it is, but I
could
wish
be.
it was. Okay, which NHL player has the most Stanley Cup wins? Which has the most goals, most points, has played the most goals, which or games,
Most
which
of those, yeah, most of those answers is Wayne Gretzky
right.
probably.
When in doubt, like Wayne
Yeah.
Gretzky, probably. Which NHL player makes the most money? Who does make the most money right now? Is it
Connor
McJebus?
McDavid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man, some
I.
of these freeze frames I'm getting on you are just chef's kiss. Chef kiss Jeff.
Jeff, 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 Jeff.
I'm currently suing him over here. Um, yeah, Connor McDavid. Which NHL player has played for the most teams? Do you know that one?
No, but I like stuff I've read on Reddit. I think I've
You can
like seen
read.
the answer for what? No,
No.
they're just pictures.
Hieroglyphics. There's a hieroglyphic version of Reddit that you
Yeah.
use specifically.
Yeah.
Nice. No, I'm sorry. So stuff you've read on Reddit.
Yeah, I remember this like on this topic
Mm-hmm.
about probably the guy who's played for the most teams, but no, not really. I don't have any idea because it's some journeyman player who's just managed to get it. What? Wait,
It's like
what's
Lee
happening?
Stempniak. Did your whole screen turn into a big heart?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm giving you like thumbs ups and stuff and distracting you.
thanks.
This is a sarcastic face. Slow clap. No one can see it. It's pretty funny though.
Yeah, but someone like Lee Stempniak probably, but
Yeah, it's somebody Lee Stempniak equivalent, but just not him. Which NHL player is your soulmate? For Pete's sake, really? All right. Well, we got to talk about it now because that's one
sure.
of the top 15 most Googled or most relevant Googled things. Starts with which NHL player? How insane is that? What?
Yeah.
Again, it must be a quiz. It must have been a popular quiz flying around Canada or something.
But anyway, I have the answer to the previous question if
Yes,
you want to know it.
I do.
Yeah, Mike Sillinger.
Oh, okay. Is he also your soulmate?
I think he is. Yeah, sounds about right.
Is he still alive?
Yes.
Okay. It would just be tragic if he was dead and he was your soulmate and like you just never got a shot.
Oh yeah. He's played for Red Wings, Ducks, Canucks, Flyers, Lightning, Panthers, Senators, BJs, Coyotes, Blues,
BJ's.
Reds, Islanders.
BJ's.
He's been around.
Hey guys, he said BJ's. Yeah, been around. I wonder who the other person watching besides Gino is. I really want to know. Comment in the.
Yeah. Reveal yourself.
Gino sent a message and then retracted it. I really want to know what he said. Did he text? He didn't text me or anything. No. Okay. It must still be working. All right. Let me go back to this so that it doesn't freeze. All right. Well, who's your NHL soulmate actually though? Would you say? Let's limit it to players playing right now.
Okay.
So you can't just be like Mario Lemieux. It's Mario Lemieux because it's the best. Like he is, but
My soulmate. So
the one you think you'd be the most compatible with, like in a relationship. If you had to date
Makes
an
sense.
NHL player, right?
Well, probably be Butters.
Ole Mata.
I don't know.
I know. I think that's a good choice.
Seems
You guys
like
might be a little too much
guy.
alike, though. Do you know what I mean? You might get bored.
Yeah, that's true.
But like he is from Finland.
Then again, I have no idea like what the players are like.
What they're actually like.
Outside of the the sport. So
Right.
that's kind of.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, you get little glimpses in those, like, in the room and Stadium Series things and all the HBO whatevers. But like it only seems like you really know a lot about the people that are total buttholes, right? Like Sean Avery. I know so much about Sean Avery and his personal life. Way too much.
Yeah.
Like James
definitely.
Neal. he is the type of dude that would like proposition you about like, hey, so your wife's pretty hot, and dot dot dot. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
um, but it's like the good guy, like Sidney Crosby. Nobody knows anything about him,
Yep.
and the stuff that we
Nada.
do know is probably carefully crafted by his PR agency,
Yeah.
right? That being said, my soulmate. Who would my NHL soulmate be? It's too hard. I'm trying to really branch out, really think about it. I honestly think it would be somebody like Connor Sherry. Like someone oh, this is gonna sound really bad, but he's like a young, like he's like a
Good
all
looking dude.
American good little boy. It's a terrible thing. I should. That's not why. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like he's like a clean cut, straight laced kid. Tries hard, loves the game. You
Yeah.
know,
Someone like Schultz seems like a fun dude.
he seems fun, but I
Yeah.
couldn't date him. Like
Mm.
again, you know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking
Yeah.
about. Is like being in a relationship. Like Connor Sherry, he's like he'd take the trash out. He like wouldn't miss a bill payment. You know, Schultz, you'd find buck naked in the basement. You know, at 10 a.m. like chipping golf
Yeah.
balls into a garbage can
Yeah.
with
Pounding beers.
with 2 bottles of like Jameson duct taped to
Yeah.
his head with curly straws. That would be amazing. But would I want to
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
live with
Make a
him?
lasting
And
relationship?
yeah,
Yeah,
hell
probably
no.
not.
Anyway, cheers to you, Schultz. Let's do the Schultz. All right, let's try another one. Another one. Okay. When do hockey players? These are all boring.
Uh,
Retire. When do hockey players get paid? When do they get paid? How often do they get paid? I don't know that. Do you know that?
I have no idea.
I don't either. I'm just gonna blame. I'm gonna take back my computer being too slow. I'm gonna blame the freeze
Yeah.
framing of you on that you're
Yep.
in Finland, and it's just like the internet tubes are way
I
busy right now.
understand it. Yes.
Anyway,
Blame me.
yeah, do they get paid bi-weekly like normal people, or do they, get like? They probably get paid like normal people in some way, weekly, bi-weekly, something like that, right?
Mm. Yeah, like I think like all the soccer players,
Yeah.
they're like their wages are always like how much they make in a week.
Mm.
So maybe they just get paid weekly. So
Yeah.
maybe that's just the same thing in NHL. You know?
Sure. It's probable. It doesn't matter. Who gives a crap?
Yeah.
Um, when do hockey players peak? I guess we're
Oh.
talking about their playing career, not just in general.
Yeah.
That's really hard to say, right? Because there's been so many players that, started off really strong and then, but it generally
Mhm.
seems like due to injuries and stuff like that, circumstances beyond their control, that then their careers kind of off
But
the
yeah, I think
rails.
but like physically, it's like in the late 20s and
Yeah, all things being equal, like no major
yeah.
injuries, no major like crazy life events. It's like 26 to 30.
Yeah, you start to be like mature and you're still like physically you're at your best. So I
Yeah.
guess somewhere there. And
Yeah.
there are of course some people that peak even later because well, there's the smart guys and they play the right way.
Yeah,
So
they get to their system.
yeah.
Let's see. What other how can hockey pucks That's nobody has searched this in the history of
No.
the internet apparently. How can hockey pucks like I well,
Oh,
how would I finish that? How can hockey pucks be sanitized? Let's just see if there are actually any results for this. There is puck cleaner. that you can buy. So now you know.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
go to the Ice Scoop at Becker Arena, and they have puck cleaner. It's literal cleaner for vulcanized rubber discs. Why? No
Oh,
one knows. Help me out here. What are the question words? Who, what, when, why, how?
when, why, and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Who is that? What?
Why
Uh,
does the NHL? Let's bust on the NHL.
change some other words around.
Yeah. Why does
Yeah.
the NHL do a draft lottery? Because they have to. Uh, if they want to do an expansion, I can't think of any other way for that system to work other than doing a random lottery, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure they've thought about it, but that's the only thing that would work. Um, why does the NHL have a salary cap? Well, it's for fairness or something.
Yeah, and you don't want your teams to
Sorry,
just go bankrupt
yeah.
because they can't, manage their finances. So,
Yeah, that would be bad. And parity, having the teams be
yeah.
competitive, it helps. I mean, unless you're Eugene Melnick and you just like make sure your team sucks no matter
Yeah.
what. Number one goal. Okay, how about this one? Now, Finn, riddle me this. Why does the NHL have the Canadian teams?
Hey, what
People,
the?
many, many people have Googled why does the NHL have Canadian teams?
Yeah, does a national stand for American?
Right, yeah. It's
Uh,
the National Hockey League. I'm pretty sure it's based in America. It should be called the International Hockey League, shouldn't it? Because it's two countries.
yeah.
That's international. First of all, NHL, your name's dumb. Change it. Second of all, get rid of the salary cap and tank Eugene Melnick's business. Third of all, um, get rid of all the Canadian teams because Americans can't understand why the national sport of Canada has professional teams located.
God.
It was invented there, right?
Yeah, again, this morning I woke up and I was like, why are there Canadian teams in the National Hockey League?
I wake up in the middle of the night all the time screaming, Batman! I just can't. I can't sleep. I can't figure it out.
Yes, Doge.
Yeah. I
That
was
was bad.
born in darkness.
Right?
Okay.
Up to the dark. Born in it.
When? No.
Batman.
Who? Okay, so I put in who does the NHL, and these are the people. Okay, so this is basically a peek into the people that people can't keep track of who they play for. Okay, so I put in who does the NHL, which does not make any sense. But what came up was who does PK Subban play for in the NHL because he's been bouncing around recently. So
Uh-huh.
people remember him, but they're like, what happened to that guy? Where'd he go? Who does he play? He plays in New Jersey right now, right?
Yep.
Okay. Phew. I would have had my
Unless
podcast
he was
license taken away.
moved during the
Yeah, during the blackout,
quarantine. Yeah.
there's some sort of weird COVID-19, you know, clause in their contracts.
Yeah.
If there is a pandemic, you can just do whatever the crap you want. Just trade everybody, move them around, maybe even start wearing pants instead of shorts. Who knows?
Whoa.
Think about it. If it's hot
Yeah.
outside, wear shorts.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe like in Arizona. I understand why they wear shorts on the ice, but
Yeah, like Winnipeg. Put some
yeah.
fucking
Oh.
pants on, you
Yeah.
idiots. You think long socks and shorts are the equivalent of pants? Never in my life. Well, in the wintertime, it's a blizzard outside. And I'm like, you know what? My jeans are dirty. My insulated winter pants, I can't find them. I'm just gonna put some long socks pulled up above my knees, and some really thick shorts, protective shorts. These shorts are still weird, man. I mean, I couldn't imagine them without it now, but
No, no.
yeah.
But yeah.
Um, who in the NHL does not wear a visor? Who's left?
Uh,
When is this?
Wait, who isn't wearing
Is this
one?
old? Oh man, my
Yeah,
computer's.
because they can't like.
They can't. It's there are people that are grandfathered in, right? Oh, this is
Yeah,
from
yeah, but
2011 though, so this can't be. Yeah. Well, anyway, I mean, I know like Getzlaff, Chara, Weber, didn't used to, but I mean, like, I kind of feel like they do now. Does everyone wear visors now? I don't know. Who cares? This isn't fun.
uh,
Um, New question. Yeah, I need some help. Help me out, Finn. What should I like a couple words to kind of get us.
I, but
Let's just put in NHL.
Hmm.
That's simple, right? And guess what? Boring as hell.
Yes,
Nothing good. NHL
found it, found it.
bad. Oh, NHL bad. Nope.
So Gino's been asking on the blog,
Uh-huh.
where is the call-in number?
I'm
How do
sorry,
I?
Gina. There's no call-in number right now. You can ask questions in the YouTube. Yeah,
Comment
ask
section.
questions in the YouTube chat window. I've been checking that periodically, but nobody has typed in anything yet.
And can Jens
Oh,
see that
there's
chat widow in the
yeah.
YouTube broadcast?
Oh, the poor chat widow. You know, when I found out that her chat husband was hit by that train carrying circus animals, I just beside myself.
And then the last question is, where is my bird?
Um, it, don't look now, but it's right behind you.
Yeah.
That's the best I could do in short notice. All right.
Just feel out like below your back. You might
Yeah,
be on there.
above your knees, but closer to your back than your knees, but in that vicinity. All right, I'm just going to start typing in general questions. So uh,
How come?
how come D12? I don't know what that means.
The
How?
band
Oh, is that a band? Do I even want to know?
with the Eminem and
Oh, yeah, it's like a rap supergroup band thing.
yeah.
Okay, it must be a song or something. How come I don't dream?
Yeah, it is actually, yeah.
Yeah. How come
Oh.
I don't dream, Finn? Is it because I'm a bad person? Is it
Yeah, I
because of
think
what
it
I did
is.
to those kittens?
It's because you love Satan.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like when you randomly choose to go into accents. It's because you love Satan.
Yeah.
It's,
That is
it's,
why.
it's like you were like in a weird Irish, almost Irish lane there. Yeah, St. Patrick's Day. Everyone, that was fun, right? Everyone,
Yep. Super fun.
do you guys celebrate that in Finland at
No,
all?
not really. Well, like
It's probably
the
for the
bars have
best.
a thing, but
Yeah,
that's like the extent of it.
yeah.
So no parades as far as I know.
They don't dye the rivers green. They don't dye the icebergs green. They don't dye the glaciers green for
No,
St.
just
Patrick's Day.
spray paint the polar bears.
It's
That's,
biodegradable,
yeah, yeah.
washable spray paint.
Animal friendly
Yeah,
paint.
yeah.
Lead
Um, how come I owe taxes? Ugh, we can't talk about that. Uh, why do why do cats purr? Why do cats purr? Think about it.
Oh, yeah. There's a like a mechanism inside of them that, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Mrs. SSG says that she misses you in the
Oh,
chat. So. I think
Is
she's
that a
what
question?
the two people. Yeah, the two people that we're watching are Gino and Mrs. Gino.
Yeah.
No, there's a third person now. So, um,
Hello.
cats purr for two reasons: they're about to bite you, or they just bit you.
Mm.
Think about it. They purr like when they're happy, but they also purr when they're upset, right? They like self-soothe. So it's like when you see someone torturing a cat online, and by torturing I mean like putting a costume on them or like,
Yeah.
making them ride around on the Roomba or whatever, and you hear someone in the background be like, "Hey, they might not like that," and then the other person says, "Oh no, they're purring." Like that could very well mean they very much do not like it. They just don't
Yeah.
know how to get out of the
They're just
situation.
coping with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're a giant thing that could snap their neck at any moment, and they're just like, Just get through it. If I could just get through the next 10 minutes, I'll go hide behind the furnace for the rest of the night. Everything will be fine."
Yeah.
You know, that's what's going on there. Like I watch, dumb videos on TikTok, and I have to play some of those on here sometime because you will just love it. But there are plenty of people that are torturing their cats and dogs in those kind of like acceptable torture. I don't think it's wrong to put a sweater on your dog or a costume or whatever. But if you can tell the animal doesn't like it, like stop doing it. Right?
Yeah. Like, yeah, I tried to put something on my cat, and
No.
it just no,
Did not end
no,
well.
no.
It's like the cat magically transformed into the Tasmanian devil all of a sudden. Just
Just trying to just trying to reverse out of it
yeah.
slowly or
Oh
something.
yes, the backward butt wiggle. Oh, these are almost all about, well, they're half about animals. Why do cats need? So they do that. That has to do with like they have like they love to dance. That's what it
Yeah.
is, right?
Can you give us a sick beat?
Yeah, it's like the cats are like kneading and they're like, "Oh yeah. Uh. Yeah." That's it. That's the only reason.
That's
Yeah. Just
science.
science. Think about it. Why is it still? I shouldn't be able to hear that. All right. Um, why do dogs eat poop? Because dogs are inferior to cats. I'm sorry. That's just the law.
Yeah.
It's
Dogs aren't allowed to eat chocolate, so they go for the next best thing. That kind of looks like it.
that's how dumb they are. They think it's chocolate. It's not even they're not even thinking it's the next best thing. Best thing. They're like, "These stupid humans hiding chocolate from me. Guess what? I'll just go get it from the source in the backyard."
Oh, yes,
You
yes,
know?
yes.
That's got to be what it is. You nailed you got it in one. Why does my stomach hurt? Probably because you've been drinking about 30 of these every 24 hours. They'll just melt your stomach lining out, man. And you're going to have a really high water bill because you're going to pee a lot. And that's why I've started peeing outside. Don't spill that wine. That's good wine.
It's pretty good, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
My favorite wine is I can't remember the label, but it's Gavi de Gavi. Have you ever heard that? It's like not a very common. So it's agave grapes from the region. Well, there's just one town called Gavi. So there's
Yeah.
that variety of grape grown around that town. If you like white wines, like do you like a good Riesling at all? Are you more of a red wine person?
I can't stand white
You
wine.
can't stand white wine.
I overdid it when I was 16, and
Never again.
it's just
Yeah.
reminds me of vomit.
Yeah. I that was tequila for me until relatively recently. Like
Oh, okay. Yeah.
actually during the Penguins 2009 Cup run, there was a guy I didn't have cable or anything, so we'd go to this one bar for every game, and there was a guy that would buy. It was the same group of like six people, like a couple women and a couple guys, and then two other people, because that's how couples work to add up to six. Think about it.
Wait a minute.
And
Yeah.
Okay,
Got it.
good. Thank you for checking my math. I was very worried I was going to be embarrassed live on national internet. Yeah. So, what the hell was I talking about?
Cup run,
Oh, yes.
couples.
Every time the Penguins scored a goal during the playoffs of that cup run, he bought everyone a shot of well tequila, like house tequila, the cheapest tequila. And they
Yeah.
didn't have limes, they only had lemons, which is fine. But so I just did so many shots of tequila during that playoff run that I was just like, no, thank you. But now I get into some like Don Julio Reposado. I like the aged tequila better than the white.
Yeah, yeah. I've been doing margaritas this weekend, and
Yeah.
I just kind of
Oh yeah.
miscalculated like the
Uh oh.
how much I was making, like because I was kind of making 2.5 times like the portion. So,
Oh.
so I was yes last night I was like, why am I this drunk? And it's like
Because you were
then it
doubling
came
the.
to me, it's like yeah, it's because
It's because they're twice
it,
as strong as the
yeah.
bottle. Or did you use a pre-made mix or
No.
no?
Just
Oh, so you
use
like made your
control,
own mix?
tequila, and just lime. That's
Oh,
all.
okay. Well, ugh. um,
Ooh.
when does my when? Oh my gosh, this is something people search on the internet. Leo,
Are we getting medical?
Finn, no. When
Oh.
does my mail come? They just Googled when does my mail come? Like, if you can't just, you know what? I can't even talk about it. It's dumb. Let's find another thing to talk about. Um, um, ugh, these are all bad. When does my brain? No, it's all the same. When does my butt? No autofill results for that one. None.
Why does my butt?
Oh, okay. Yes, that's good. Why does my butt? Why does my butt hurt? Well, if you don't remember why, I'm guessing you probably don't want to know why. You should probably stop asking questions.
So, do we have any questions on the
Oh
YouTubes?
yeah, let me see if anything else came in. Um, where are you getting these questions? Okay, so maybe you missed the very beginning. So I have a VPN shielded incognito Opera browser tab. That's not really important, but so we just put like the starter words of a question and then let the internet fill them in, and you know how it like auto completes, and you get some just really interesting things to talk about because people are really dumb and weird and just wild. So that's how we're getting this. It's just a good conversation starter. Like if you're, I mean, you could do this like a dinner party. It's like an icebreaker game, you know. Maybe not. I don't think those people would ever come to dinner again at your house if you did. Hey, you want to play a fun game where you type the words in the Google? I swear it's gonna be great. I apologize to all Southern people for that accent. Let's see what else is in here. What are you boys drinking? Beth must have. I mean, Mrs. Yeah. Well, it's her name's public on here.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm drinking Michelob Ultra. World knows no more mediocre. And Lori's drinking. Finn's
No,
drinking made up.
I also have water
Okay. Good. Stay
like
hydrated.
you,
See,
and
2 in 1 right here. It's the same as drinking water and beer.
then I have a Valpolicella Ripasso by Verrocchio, which is I always well
That's every
nowadays.
time you say it, it sounds like made up
Yeah.
words.
Valpolicella Ripasso.
Fangu.
Hey, I'm drinking wine.
Buongiorno. Oh, I lost your audio for a minute. I think it's back.
Probably good.
Okay. Why does my butthole hurt when I poop?
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, no, skip it. Oh wow, there's two. These two at the bottom are wild. Okay, why does my butt smell like fish? How did that happen? What? Again, if you can't remember why your butt smells like fish, you probably don't want to know why your butt smells like fish, right?
Yeah. Or does he confuse his butthole with his mouth, and he is fish with his
Oh,
butt?
wait, no, Finn. He's a fish. He's a fish that knows how to use the internet, and that's why.
Oh,
It's like,
well,
why does my butthole smell like fish? It's like you're a
that's
fish too.
settled.
Yeah, simple.
Dude, you're a fucking fish.
Occam's razor, man. Yeah, the simplest answer is generally
Yeah.
the correct one. So the simplest answer is it's a fish, and that therefore it's everything smells like fish. Okay, this one is weird. Um, where did it go? Why does my butt twitch?
It wants you to dance.
Maybe, maybe it's your subconscious
Kind
just like, it's like, why don't you just get out on that floor
when I
and
get the groove
just like,
on.
just don't twitch that butt.
You're listening to Finn and Doge. Oh.
Oh, yeah, I have a soundboard here that I haven't been using at all.
Bow, bow, bow.
Yeah, I need the air horn one. That I will use like all the time. I need to get an air horn sound. Like stat. But anyway. So why does your butt twitch? I don't know, man. You're probably dehydrated. That's
Uh,
how do wait. How oh let's do stuff about penguins. How
yeah.
do penguins how do penguins mate?
Woo!
It's a little too spicy for our
Hello.
program.
Yeah.
I mean, it's late night, Finn. Where Finn is? What time is it, Finn? It's like 1 in the morning,
No, it's 1:45 in
quarter
the
to
morning.
two. Hui!
Oh,
Oh, how do you say that in Finnish? Huh!
it's like.
I didn't realize it would be different, but I'm glad that it is. I thought it would have
Apparently it
more
is.
syllables.
Apparently it is. Yeah.
Yeah. People seem to be very concerned about how penguins reproduce because half of these answers are about that.
Yeah. They have the sex.
They have the sex. How do penguins? Um, what do penguins? Oh my gosh!
Or was that a hockey related question? Like the penguins?
There were some. Well, if you just type in penguins, it's like penguin schedule, penguins arena. It's boring.
And we
My goal
should,
is to curate fun,
yes.
mostly like butt, wiener, or 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 other bodily function related questions. Like,
The good stuff.
yeah, that's my job. People literally, and I would say has to be hundreds of thousands of people, right? Have Googled these things that show up here, right? Does that sound fair?
Probably millions.
Right. So hundreds
Yeah.
of thousands is like safe. Let's say
Yeah.
500,000 people Googled this exact thing.
Even 510,000 maybe.
Sure.
We go that high.
569,000.
Oh,
Yeah.
spicy.
Googled, what do penguins look like? Now, let me just stop everything. If you have the ability and resources to have a computer and the internet, and you have never seen a penguin, what?
Well, is there does Google have like you can mail in questions.
And they add them to the autocomplete stuff. Like, we got to be inclusive here, people. It's 2020.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they just, mail it back to them, the answer, maybe with a picture of a penguin. It's
They
like,
say,
that's
well,
what
that's, yeah, they just say it's from Santa. They take all the letters from Santa and they answer them, but they just pretend to be Santa instead of Google.
yeah.
Yeah. Um, oh, what do penguins? Oh, this one's dark. What do penguins taste like? Like, a lot of people want to know what penguins taste like. Why people?
Oh, uh, yeah,
I can tell you right now, they taste like chicken.
yeah, probably.
So, yeah, don't even try it. Oh, I thought this said, why do penguins need to survive? That would be very different than what do penguins need to survive? Um, all right. Well, I think we've had a super productive conversation. What about you, Finn?
Yeah, it was eye-opening.
Eye opening? That's one way to
Yeah,
put it, for
but
sure.
eye,
Like which eye? Third eye or
the evil eye.
evil eye? Oh, I was going to say brown eye.
Yeah, but it's the same one.
It's the same one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. Well, I guess I'll just say thank you, everybody, for checking us out. And we're going to try and do this once a week for the foreseeable future. I will eventually be sharing. We are going to try and have a call-in number and everything. We barely got this stream working and off the ground in time today. So I got to keep working out some kinks, and then I will get the call-in number rolling. Hopefully for next week, if not, in the next few weeks. So any closing thoughts, Finn? Any deep, just moving, profound Finnisms you'd like to share?
Just stay indoors and drink alcohol. I guess that's.
So in other words, just do what you were already doing.
Yeah.
Thank you. You are a hero. This is a rare time when sitting inside and getting just hammered as all get out is like one of the bravest things you can do. You're so brave. I'm proud of you. I believe in you.
I beg you, people of internet, please.
Yes, I
keep
beg
drinking
you.
in your homes.
Yes. Don't stop no matter what anybody tells you. If your children are looking at you weird, if your spouse is shaking their finger at you, you got to stay right there on the couch.
And if you run out of alcohol, apparently you can order it in from somewhere.
Yeah. You just get a DoorDash. Okay, this is what you do. You can't drive anywhere. You probably shouldn't take an Uber, but you order DoorDash, okay, or Uber Eats. They come to your house and you give the guy a crisp $20 bill and say like, hey, run down to the sports bar that's still doing to go and pick me up a 12-pack, buddy, and there'll be another crisp Finsky for you when you get back, right? Boom. Problem solved. All right. Well, thank you very much again. I'm Doge.
I'm Finn.
And this has been a thing. I think we should say that together in the future.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right. We'll practice.
It's so good. We have to do it.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to practice. Okay. Bye. Guess I should probably have a different ending slate that doesn't say it will begin momentarily, huh? Whoops.